10 of those years being a founder, a CEO, and a president of a nutrition MLM company myself. I've been blessed and fortunate enough to be in the top 4 income earners for 4 different major companies. I don't say that to impress you, but I say that to impress upon you that I have been blessed enough to surround myself with great quality people just like yourself that's on this presentation tonight. The one reason that I kind of had stepped away from this industry, however, a few years back, I really had gotten to a point in my life that it seemed that most people, or most companies, I guess you would say, was not really putting a plan together that was for the masses, as well as putting products together that truly mattered to people. And when I was shared the GIA opportunity overview with a very dear friend of mine I've known for many years, a guy actually lives in my hometown, David Blackburn, I will tell you that he wanted to share this with me. He wanted me to meet the VP of the company, Mr. Eric Swain, which I've known of Eric Swain as well. And I eventually agreed to meet. And I will tell you at first, I said no, not because of the company, not because of the products. The timing for me just wasn't right. And it did not take long for me to grasp what was taking place. See, in life, sometimes people have different whys. They have different things that drive them. They have different things that motivate them. Again, I've been very blessed. I've made a lot of money in this industry. Being a retired veteran, I pretty much controlled what I wanted to do in my life. But about 4 years ago in June, I had a life-altering event take place. My son, who is now 29 years old, worked for the state of North Carolina, became ill overnight. And we were told in a matter of hours that we had less than probably 5 days to have him with us. So he was stage 5 kidney failure and his organs were shutting down. Now I'm glad to say by the prayer and grace of God, he's still with us today. And we're still fighting that battle, but that's a battle that we plan to win. But that became my number one focus. But I also became the founder of a slogan many years ago, and I want to make sure this hits home for you. I want you to think about this tonight. Who controls the outcome of your income? Now, the answer to that question should be you do. Should not be nobody else. Now, I'm not saying go quit your job. I'm not saying having a job is a bad thing, but you should determine the outcome of your income. You should have that ability and that freedom to do what you want to do with your life, when you want to do it, and with whom you want to do it. So often I meet people and I sit around and people wait till they say I'm going to reach my golden years in retirement, only to get to that age and either their body has started breaking down or they still got to continue working. And so I want you tonight to ask yourself that question. And then I want you to make sure that the plan that you have in place, whether it includes a GIA, whether it includes the home-based business industry, whatever it is in your life, make sure you put a plan in place so you, my friends, tonight can control the outcome of your income for the rest of your life. Now, listen, every one of us have a mentor. Every one of us have someone we look up to, someone we respect. I had the pleasure of meeting this gentleman at one of his events many years ago, and I stay connected to him weekly. I listen to everything he says. Why? Because I surround myself with like-minded people and people who are where I'm trying to get to. You know, I have an old saying. I say, if you want to determine someone's income, find out 5 of their closest friends and who they hang around with, and you can just about determine the income of that person. And see, I want to make sure that my income, my lifestyle is that of the people who I mentor or try to let mentor me and get me to where I want to go. And Les Brown says it best. Doing what is easy in life will be hard. But do what is hard in life, and life will become easy. So I had a friend of mine tell me a long time ago, he says, listen, he says, you're born into this world looking like your parents, you know, looking like your mom and dad. Every time you see a baby, say, oh, you look like your mom, he looks like your dad. But you're going to leave this old world looking like the decisions you make throughout your life, whether they're good decisions, bad decisions. I want you to think about people in your life, people who have contacted or connected with you, on what kind of impact have they made on you. And, you know, another one of my friends said one time, he says, you know, Danny, it's not what they say when people's around you. It's what they say about you when you leave the room. And I want to make sure that the dash that I leave in this whole world is one that's a blessing upon people. Do I make mistakes? You better believe it. Every single day I make mistakes. Every single day I say something I wish I hadn't said. Every single day sometimes I put myself in front of other people, or I try to make myself feel like, you know, I would never do that. In reality, I got to thank God every day. And I'm not trying to push my belief or my religion on nobody, but for me, my walk of life, my faith is that I would be nothing without him. So today I'm just going to ask you to consider 5 things when looking at a company. These are the 5 things that I chose to look at when I locked arms with Aegea, and I hope maybe this helps put your mind at ease. The right leadership team, hey, listen, if you don't know who Brother Jeff is and Brother Eric is, our CEO and our VP, I highly suggest that you go to our corporate website. I'm not here tonight to try to fill you with a bunch of info. I just want to share who we are. I highly suggest tonight you go to our corporate website, go to the website of the person who invited you here tonight, read about these gentlemen, read about our corporate leadership team, read about our vision, our mission statement, you know, and while you're there, guess what you're going to get the chance to do? You're going to get to see how solid this company is, because you're going to see we're on the right track at the right time. And I also want to make sure when I say that you understand that it's also going to be the right time for you. The 4th thing that I look for is products. And with this company, they're doing something totally different when it comes to products. You know, as I shared a moment ago, as being a CEO and the president of a nutrition company, there's everywhere you turn, there's nutrition companies. Now, some are probably better, products are better than others, but in reality was this leadership team of Aegea is doing something that I've never seen done before, and they're doing it in such a way that's absolutely going to change this industry. And then the final part, and that's why you're here tonight, will be how can this product platform make you some money? So let's go ahead and get into this. First of all, the foundation of our products, our product platform is simply wearable health and wellness holograms. Now, what does that truly mean to you? Look, I can't make any medical claims whatsoever, but I can tell you, if you're like myself, I jumped out of too many perfectly good airplanes, too many perfectly good helicopters, and when I get up in the morning, I ache. And I had high blood pressure, and I had my back would hurt, and I had my legs would hurt. I get cramps. I couldn't sleep right. I can just tell you that by changing a few things in my life, you know, and my connection with Aegea, I feel great. I have energy. And I can promise you, if you could get testimonies of people all across this great world, because we're currently shipping products over 130 different countries, and we're changing people's lives. My mom would say it like this: we're changing people's lives one person at a time. Now, in the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see something great that's going to be coming in just a few short days. Folks, we're getting ready to bring the first of its kind in the rim of coffee like you've never seen. Can you imagine drinking a cup of coffee in the morning that's energized with this technology, that you don't have to no longer drink 6, 7 cups anymore, because this is going to give your body what it needs, and it's going to allow your body to do so many wonderful things. But once again, you're not here today to learn about the products. Again, I suggest you go to our corporate website. You're going to see it's a very professional, well-done website. It's easy to follow, and you're going to find out everything you need to know about our team as well as about our products. Now, when you think about making money and you look at a company, what I always ask, and believe me, if you've been in this industry long enough, you get approached with something every single day. I got 2 today. Man, this is the hottest thing in the industry. And you know, I tell them real quick, I said, look, I'll be happy to look at your compensation plan for you, because that's the first thing I'm going to glance at real quick. And it takes me about 5 seconds to see the gotcha moments that companies put into marketing plans. I can take a marketing plan and I can tell you the good part, the bad part, and I can do it in just a matter of minutes, not because I'm an expert, just because I've been around the industry long enough. And again, I was an owner of a company, so I had the pleasure of getting to know a lot of presidents, CEOs in this industry. And I've seen them sit, and I'm sad to say, but I've seen them sit around the tables and joke about what they put into marketing plans as that gotcha moment. And I will tell you again, as I shared with you a moment ago in my meetings with David and Eric, and matter of fact with Jeff as well, I couldn't find any of those gotcha moments. What I found was a company that truly cared about putting the right company, the right leadership team, the right products, the right compensation in place for longevity. And that's what I think you're going to find. Now, once again, I know all this is on one slide. I did that for a reason, because I wanted you to see simply how easy it is. I'm not going to go in depth on this slide. I want to point out one simple concept. It starts with the power of 2. I want you to ask yourself this question right this moment. Who do you know in your life at this very second who could stand to either feel better or would like to make a little extra money? Maybe like to make a lot of extra money. You got it? That's the power of getting your platform launched here at AGEA. Now, I'm going to put your mind at ease also. I have a slogan that I like to share is don't allow a 3-figure decision cost you a 6-figure residual income. Now, to get started here with AGEA, I'm going to go ahead and let you know I'm not one of those companies that wait to the very end and then it hits you with this big number. You can launch and own your own AGEA company tonight for $99. Now, if you're a leader, like many of the people on this call right now, you might want to look at some of our leadership packages because you may want some samples and stuff to be able to hand out, and I highly suggest you do that. But you can launch your own AGEA platform tonight for $99. You can run your company on autopilot for $79. Now, the prices I'm giving you is also not like most companies where they are going to add a lot of shipping costs to you. They're going to add a lot of tax to you. Folks, that is the cost to run your business on autopilot. Where in the world can you become the CEO and the president of your own empire? You can control the outcome of your income. You can build as much wealth as you want and run your business for $79 a month. Folks, I own many traditional businesses, and I can promise you that I cannot run none of my companies for $79 a month. Matter of fact, I can't run them $79 an hour on some of them. So that concept in the home-based business industry is what attracts people. And that's why I hope you grab this. Now, we're here at AGEA, 8 ways you get paid. 8 ways. Now, I want to make sure I share this with you. In every company, including my own, I'm sad to say, in every company that I've seen in this industry, they always put platforms in place that in order for you to grow and go to the very top, you have to create true duplication. And a lot of times you can do that, but you cannot maintain that. And that's what gets so many people frustrated because let's be real with one another. I can share this vision with you. I can teach you everything you need to know, but I can't want it for you. You got to want it for yourself. My grandpa would say, I can lead that horse to water, but I can't do what? Can't make him drink. So, you know, in AGEA, you just got to be a messenger. You got to bless everyone you come in contact with. You got to share the vision with folks and let them decide if the opportunity is for them. You can't want it for them. As bad as you want it for them, you can't. So AGEA, this is what got me. They have put a plan in together, and grab this, that you can go to the very top of this company yourself, off of your efforts. Now, the power of the concept is the power of 2. Sharing a business with 2. One person on your left, one person on your right. That opens up your binary structure. Again, 8 ways you get paid. But folks, I want you to grab this. By sponsoring, you can see at the top of the screen, by sponsoring 20 people, you can see it, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20 people. If you went out tomorrow and you set 20 people in chairs and you shared this with them and all 20 said, I'm in, here's my $99, sign me up. You just went Platinum Elite. Did you get that? They didn't have to go out and climb Mount Everest. They didn't have to go out and sign up 7 people. They didn't have to run around the block 17 times. And they didn't have to go sell a ton of products. You just, off of your efforts alone, just went Platinum Elite. You got that? And at the very top of our company, you only will ever be asked to spend 80 BVs, which again is equivalent to about $160 running your business on autopilot. And that doesn't change until you become a platinum yourself. And that's when you get 16 people. Listen to me, my friends. Platinum Elite is the goal. It's the key to success here. But it's not the key to financial freedom because you can start making a lot of money simply by sharing this business with other people. I'm talking about having the ability to earn fast start income down 7 levels. I'm talking about having matching bonus checks down 4 levels. I'm talking about advanced bonuses. My friends, by becoming Platinum Elite, that's $2,300 in cash that you just earned in advanced bonuses by itself. You can see it on the screen. Get 4 is $100. Get 4 more is $200 more. Get 4 more is another $400. Get 4 more is another $600. Get 4 more for the grand total of 20 is another $1,000, $2,300. Become Platinum Elite. How about sharing in a 2% global bonus pool with the entire company worldwide? You want to own a part of a pie of a multi-million dollar platform? 20 people, my friends. Not only are you sharing 2% in a 2% pool with your team, you're sharing in a 2% pool with my team, with Dr. Joseph's team, with David Blackburn's team, with the entire global team. Now, I heard a lady tell me this morning, I am so excited, I just become BMW qualified with her company. And I said, congratulations, I'm proud of that. She told me what she had to do to become BMW qualified. And then she told me what she had to do to maintain it. I was like, uh-oh, another one of those gotcha moments. Listen, our owners here at GS said, listen, we want to give you some money. We want to call it a lifestyle bonus, and we want you to do with it what you want. Eric, our VP, says that he doesn't care if you buy a lawnmower, a weed eater, go on vacation, buy groceries. It doesn't matter to us. But I want you to listen how simple this is. You want $500 extra a month? Here's how simple it is. It's based off of developing leaders on your team, and it starts with developing silver elites. Now look on your screen, up at the top of the screen. How many people does it take to become a silver elite? 8. My friends, when you go out and start helping other leaders on your team become a silver elite, you can start earning $500 a month, $750 a month, as high as $1,000 a month on top of all the other income streams we have. It just doesn't get any simpler than that. And the other thing I love about it is I don't have to worry about how to get paid. You notice on the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, my money that I'm paid, I get a little text email comes to me. They put it right on my card, and I can go spend it. I just had the opportunity to take my mother and a couple of my children, and we went to Las Vegas. Never been in my life. People say, you've been in the Army? You traveled all over the world, and you've never been to Las Vegas? Nope, never been. But I had the pleasure of going. Guess what I had the pleasure of doing while I was there? Pulling out my GIA card and buying and shopping and just enjoying quality of life and sharing the vision with other people and using a little bit of tax deductions along the way. Here's what gets most people in this industry, and it becomes faith versus fear, and it stops so many people in life. You know, I love what a guy told me one time. He said, Mr. Storie, he said, would you agree that being broke is hard? I said, absolutely. I've been broke. I know what it's like to have to go shopping on triple coupon day at Kroger's. I know what it's like to, and I hate to say this, but I know what it's like to have a car repoed out of my yard. I know what it's like to unfortunately have my power turned off. Folks, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. But I determined a long time ago that I, Danny Storie, can only control the outcome of my income, and I was going to change that for my family. So he asked me, he said, don't you agree it being broke is hard? I said, sure. Then he said, well, don't you agree that becoming wealthy is also going to be hard? I said, sure it is. It's not going to be easy. He said, the question you're going to ask yourself today, my friend, is what heart are you going to fight for? I want you to ask yourself that question. What heart are you going to fight for? Who are you going to let control the outcome of your income? Who are you going to let dictate how many hours a day you get to spend with your family? What ball games you get to attend? What vacations you get to go to? I went to a convention many years ago, back in the 80s, and I heard a guy get up on stage and he said, you got to fake it till you make it. And I said, no. We're going to change that mindset. You got to faith it till you make it. And I want you to make sure you understand tonight, when you lay your head upon your pillow before you go to bed tonight, I want you to make sure you understand this, that you have in your hands for less than $100 bill, the opportunity in front of you to become and earn a 6-figure residual income or better. What does it take to do that? The power of 2. Sharing with 2 people this opportunity. Then go out and share it with 2 more. Share it with 2 more. Your goal is to share it with 20. If you want to, share it with 40. We've got many people that's done many more than that. That's how simple it is to change your life tonight. Our job here at the corporate team is to make sure we're here to help you any way we possibly can. By doing 3 ways, by doing calls just like this, anything we can do to support you, that's our job. I hope that this presentation has been a little blessing for you. I hope that it's helped you in some way. And as I end each and every presentation, no matter where you are in the world, I pray your day is blessed. And I'll either see you at the bank or I'll see you at the beaches of the world. But one way or another, I look forward to the day our paths may cross. And until that time, may your days be blessed and prosperous. Good day, and God bless. And my friends, that ends our call.